Thoughtspace Athletics has some of the best designs in the game, but how are their discs? Especially their tour series like this Erica Stinchcomb Nebula Aura Praxis. The same plastic as MVP's Cosmic Neutron because these are made by MVP. Then you have an Ethos Ali Smith Glow Mantra. Very cool stamps on these bad boys. We have a pretty straight putter from what I understand and an understable 9-speed. Similar to my Tour Series Sphinx, so I do like this category a lot. Today we're gonna play the front 9 at Coal Creek Disc Golf Course, put them against each other and see how they stack up. Because to be honest with you, a lot of discs are very similar. Sometimes it just comes down to which ones look really cool. Because if they look cool, you're gonna wanna throw them well. I feel like that's just the law of disc golf. Hole 1, Ali Smith. We got the beautiful Dragonfly. Maybe it's a damselfly, because it's got 4 wings. I don't know. But we have the Erica Stinchcomb Antler Deer Bear. Both of these stamps look incredible. They both feel good, and they both feel like they're going to be a more overstable version of whichever disc they are. Because Nebula Aura, like the Cosmic Neutron, typically more overstable. This Glow feels pretty stiff. Is this going to be a fair fight? Probably not, but we got 9 holes to decide a winner. And the loser, one of them, is going to be going in my 50K subscriber giveaway. Actually, the winner. We'll throw 2 off the top, 287. And we'll get started with the Praxis. Got a little headwind, so it's gonna play a little far right now. I just warmed up and they were not good. God, my arm is tired. So hopefully we can turn it on for now. Keep flipping. Okay, a little sharp, but that is right up there. Yeah, pretty stable in that headwind. Try to throw this one a little higher, just get it flat. Oh, it's even more hyzer. It did flip though, so that's good. Okay, bad angle release. Still have a putt. I'm pretty happy with that. I thought, based on the feel, these were gonna be like my Tomb, or even like a straighter Envy, where it's just gonna push straight and like dump a little, but those both flipped up a little more than I expected. So mantra here, typically pretty understable. 9, 6, -3-1, 9, 5, -3-1. Similar to my Sphinx, which I brought out to compare on one hole. I'm guessing they're both a more overstable version of that. We'll throw 1 backhand and 1 forehand here. Whoa, that's pretty understable still. That's good. Oh, right up there. I like that. That's more understable than I expected based on the feel. It probably shouldn't have been because it looks pretty unstable, but this will be good practice for my hyzer forehands. Oh my gosh. Good practice indeed. I'm a happy camper. First putt of the day. Practice was not as bad as I thought. They're probably about equally far apart. Man, these mantras feel really good. Here we go. Good starts. Also, don't mean to brag, but Tour Series Sphinx is the closest. Luckily, we got a 410-foot par 4 here. Eagle chance for the mantra if I smack it. Does look like a left to right, so I'm glad I threw that mantra on that first hole because I would have expected it to be almost a disc that I can throw flat and let it turn. But even though we're going into a crosswind and we're going to be throwing it out hyzer, I think it's understable enough that it'll flip up and turn a bit. Mantra does not have the box though, because we got the double birdie there. I'm going to be honest, I love this look of this disc. This same mold seems to be released to a couple different companies, so I love the look of this. But you also have the Jester Disc Golf Love Mint Discs Bullet, which I'll show you here. Looks pretty much identical. You can see a little more microbead on this disc because it's not thrown like the Praxis is, or the Bullet, excuse me. Just a dead straight point and shoot disc. You see Eric Oakley, James Proctor throw this. 410 feet. I don't feel like I have that juice right now. Maybe I can give myself a circle 2 look though. Wow, that's glidey. Wow, yeah, that's definitely a circle 2. That is pretty point and shoot. I'm pretty excited. All right, mantra. This is the type of hole I need to capitalize on if the mantra is going to win today. Whoa, that's very understable still. Goes far. That is way down there. That should be pin high, if not a little past. That did it easily too. Let's see how that compares to my Sphinx. Honestly, I think the Sphinx is going to flip less quickly, but have a similar flight. That was interesting. Maybe the wind is pretty good out there. Yeah, a little slower flipping. Oh man, I love that disc. That is going straight back in the bag. Both of them are in circle 2. I normally play this as a par 3. T-Sign says par 4, and there's 2 layouts on your disc, but since I had the putter and we're in like a head left to right, I was like, let's just play this as a par 4. So we got some eagle looks, baby. I'm guessing this is a little more overstable. Also reviewed this disc against the MVP made Streamline Shift. The Shift and the Mantra, here they are side by side. They do look different, but very similar. And the Shift was a disc that came out for the MVP Open. Yeah, I don't know if that's the same mold. I don't think it is, but they looked much more similar than I honestly expected them to. Even though MVP makes Thoughtspace discs, I didn't think that they gave them like first-party company molds like Axiom, Streamline, and MVP. But got some Circle 2 putts here. Hey, we take that. Oh, couple birdies. There's someone on a tee pit, no? I thought I was alone out here. We'll take the cheater birdies. 226 up the hill, pretty much head right to left. I think we'll throw pinky first. Why not? Oh, it's gotta go. Oh, that is so short. What in the world was that shot? That is much better. Yeah, that practice is just straight, dead straight. Really nice. Pretty torque resistant too. Oh, that's gonna be real nice. Oh, maybe it's because it's right to left. That would make sense. Because that did not look understable. No, way low. No, you're good. I always, whenever there's someone behind me, I always just start rushing the video. I'm like, I should just let him pass. Have a great round. For the Mantra to take the lead. Pretty weak soft shot with that first practice. I was like, oh, it's short. You don't have to throw it. You still have to throw it, even if it's short. So Mantra up one, and still on a technicality, at a perfect pace. Hole 4, a little clouded but beautiful view. 278 feet, a little right to left, tailwind. So maybe that's a nice, easy forehand down there with this Mantra. Oh, it didn't flatten out as much as I thought. Didn't pop it enough. Circle 2. All right, Pinky. Let's get one back. That looks nice if it sits. Oh, yeah. Beautiful. Let's see if the forehands can work on this. Oh, baby. Jeez, I should have done that. That's my best shot of the day. I got a little right to left, actually. Let's go. Mantra, keeping things spicy. Got another putter hole coming up. And then things kind of even out. They're in a distance that I normally throw mids. So it's kind of like beef up on a putter or slow down on a fairway. It's kind of perfect. This might be a good just stand still, throw it on hyzer. It'll probably flip a bit, but throw it slow enough. I shouldn't have to worry about a turn. Oh, too soft. All right, now we get to kind of see the stability of this putter really work. I'm gonna throw it on a decent bit of hyzer. If it has not over stability, but good stability, it should just hold it and probably land about 20 feet to the right of the basket. Kind of exactly like that, except it actually worked better than I thought. Softed it. Skip. Oh, okay. Might have found a new putter for me to try out for the season, or at least for some of the off season. Got that nice double park job with these practices. Ooh, just outside again. No. And just like that, back to tied up. .294 feet on hole 6 going up the hill. We do have a pretty straight tailwind, which is good for distance, but hard because you need good height control with the putter, because the putter already wants to fall out of the sky a little bit more, and the tailwind's gonna help it do that, especially going uphill where you're a little more prone to throw nose up. Oh man, there's no skips here today. Should have thrown that a little more flat, so it would have been a little more driven. Like that. That's gonna be parked. We'll go back in actually. Same shot, just a little higher. No! That's why I've been not throwing the backhand as much. I'm so afraid of shorting it. Second practice, got to parked right in the shadow. First one's actually better than I thought. The wind is picking up though. I mean, this is pretty significant now. Glad we already got some birdies with these bad boys. Gotta drain this with the mantra to keep it close. What? What in the world was that putt? What? How does that stay low? Whoa. Wow. A little birdogey there with the mantra. Bad day. I don't know if they're gonna make the bag. I really like MVs and proxies. I gotta try those out again, but this is a really good straight putter. 340 feet down a hill into a straight headwind. Okay, this is gonna be tough. Okay, each time I've thrown this one, I've shorted it. Not this time though. I don't know exactly how to throw this. Flat out left or just hyzer at it? Really? That did better in the headwind than I thought. Flat? That is surprising. Maybe there's less wind than I gave it credit for, but flat was the play. Okay, mantra can bring one back. We are gonna go the backhand here and just be really smooth and try to get a full flight at 340. Just parachute to the ground. Oh, that's a great parachute. I'm happy with that. Pretty little tricky shot here. Try the forehand as well. That's pretty saucy. Okay, it's not crazy overstable, but it has good stability. It's kind of, I guess, what I'd say about it for right now. Do I risk the little air bounce run? Here, I'll lay up and then I'll try it. Why not? Okay, good layup. Oh, the height was right. There it is. No! This blue praxis is putting in work. Left to right the whole way. Just put it flat at the middle. There we go. Mantra gets the box back. 337. Mostly head, a little left to right. Keep it rolling, mantra. It is a very low profile slim disc. It does, the more I feel it, feel a little more stable than the shift. Like a little bigger in the hands. And the shift do not hold up this well in these winds, even the way I'm throwing it now. So I definitely say this is a tick up. It's maybe between the shift and my swings. Come on. Wow. That was always gonna be so tricky. Unfortunately, in a headwind at 340, like the praxis doesn't really have an advantage because that's a pump. Flat to hyzer. Oh, it's so much wind. Stop. Oh, all right. Oh, baby, come on, do it. Do it. Get a little stability. Wow, that is a really good shot. I haven't thrown a praxis or a bullet in a long time, but I feel like this is a touch more like torque resistant than some of those other ones, which is pretty sweet because the Faro is kind of the opposite. It was still torque resistant, but it was like the flippiest Faro ever. And that was Erica's other Tour Series disc. Now this comes out and it's like a little more torque resistant. Really nice for those straight shots. They're not gonna be crazy flexy, but you can hit it on some anhyzer if you need to. And it'll just pan straight. That praxis is like just about pin high, about 20 feet. So that is money. Have to make this with the mantra. Because that, I mean, it's not a gimme at all. It feels definitely doable. Spin it in there, trust it. Oh, I didn't leave, I like flung my arm at it. That's better spin. Just kidding, that's way worse. Great. Maybe I just pull like that from now on. That was so cool. Oh, snuck it in there. To take one stroke lead going into hole 9, the other par 4. What a shot. What? How did that go in? I thought I pulled that for sure. I like did something so weird with my wrist. 357 foot par 4 up the hill. You can probably see a little flag waving up there. We're gonna have some sort of tailwind since we're kind of going the opposite direction that we've been playing for the last couple holes. Since the wind, ooh, it's the right wind for the practice to get there. 360 pump up the hill. I have to throw it kind of aiming where he is. Gotta be the blue guy. If I can birdie it with this, I'm keeping them both for sure. We'll give you a mantra. Or eagle, excuse me, eagle. What am I talking about? Okay, now it's a little headwind. What? No, stop, don't change. No, wind, stop. Go back. Go back. Stay high. Oh, just a drop. I'll try the pink one. It's not gonna get there. That's tough. That means the Mantra's got a chance to tie it up with an eagle on the last hole. I'm gonna have to throw it way left there actually. This challenge turned a little tricky. These are really good discs. Stay high, pony boy. No way. That stinks. Let's try forehand. Why not? Don't parachute. Catch the wind. Come on. That's not bad. Problem is we all knew it was a Sphinx all along. Oh. Everything's dropping too much in this wind. Brutal. Including the microphone, I guess. There's the disc. You can probably barely see the basket. How close did everything else get? Oh, geez. Where's the forehand? Oh, wow. Forehand is barely closer than the pink practice. Nothing was getting there in this wind. The mantras are too flippy. The practice is too slow. But if I can chuck this in, I can tie it up. Oh, the lift for a commanding victory. Big time Anheuser putt here. Let's go. I'm keeping both of these because I'm gonna mess around with them for my bag. I'll give you guys a mantra for the 50K subscriber giveaway. What an ending. But yeah, I like those more than I expected. And the design is so cool and Erica is so cool. It's just kind of a good combination to want to throw that disc. I'm not sure if it'll stick around for long, but it won by at least 2 strokes. Cool, the mantra also really, I mean, these are a couple of really good releases from the FPO Thoughtspace girls. And I love this dragon or damselfly, whichever one it is. So big shout out to them. Go snag all their stuff on Infinite to support them if you'd like. And if you're interested in more Thoughtspace molds, I have 2 other reviews that I think you'd like. One is of James Proctor's Crux. Solid overstable mid-range, check that out up here. Or a disc that I really enjoyed was a Thoughtspace Nuance. Luque Lorenzen's understable 7-speed. Sick discs, great people. Hope you have a great day. Subscribe if you'd like, and I'll see you tomorrow.